Okay, for number 5, show that if r is a 0 of x cubed minus 39x plus 70, then r plus 4 would be a 0 of the next polynomial. They go on to say show something else, but we'll get there first. So let's take a look. Let's go to the whiteboard first off. Let's get a whiteboard open. Let me delete this. Start a new whiteboard. Make sure I'm using a pen. And I want to start writing down what they said. And they said that they have a polynomial f of x. And that polynomial they had is x cubed minus 39x plus 70. And they said r is a root of it, which means f of r, which is r cubed, minus 39r plus 70 is a root or a 0. Then they go on to say that if this is true, this is an if part, if we're given this, I should say we're really given that, if then, we're going to do the then part now. And there's another polynomial they give me g of x. And what's g of x? It's x cubed. Let's see, minus 12x squared plus 9x plus 162. And again, this is a given part. This is going to be true. And what they're saying now is that if this is true, then we'd be able to show that this polynomial g has a root, according to them, of r plus 4. So they're saying g of r plus 4, let's write that down. That's r plus 4 cubed minus 12 r plus 4 squared plus 9 times r plus 4 plus 162. All right, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to look at this thing and I want to show that this thing is equal to 0. So let's go through that one step at a time. And for one thing I do, you could expand it, but what I'm going to do is over here, I'm going to just simply factor out an r plus 4. And you'd be left with r plus 4 squared minus 12 r plus 4 plus 9 plus 162. All right, r plus 4. And let's do that inside now. You get r squared plus 8r plus 16 minus 12r minus 48 plus 9 plus 162. Let's keep moving. Again, this could be a dead end, but anyway, let's keep going. And what do you get there? R squared. Let's see, 8 minus 12 is minus 4r. And then, let's see, 16 and 9 is 25. And let's see, looks like you get minus 23. Let me just check that. 16 minus 48 minus 32. Yeah, minus 23 plus 162. Again, I'm looking at this up here, and I'm still working on this part and see what I come up with. And let's write this down now. You get r cubed minus 4r squared minus 23r. Let's see, plus 4r squared minus 16r minus, well, 4 times minus 23, that's minus 80 and 12, minus 92. And then plus 162. Let's keep going. You get r cubed. Let's see, the r squareds disappear. And what do you get? Minus 39r. And then minus 72 plus 162 is going to be plus 70. And what was I really trying to do? I was trying to show this is equal to 0. Well, I want to go back up here and show you that this is equal to 0. Because I'm getting r cubed minus 39r plus 70. So it does equal 0. All right? Now, of course, we just showed that. And what I'm going to do now is, with the given, is go back and read the question now. They say something, use this to find all the zeros of, and they're going to say that all the zeros of this thing over here, let me write this down, g of x And I'll write d of x down. It's x cubed minus 12x squared plus 9x plus 162. And it says, given that that we know the root, let me put this down now. F of x is equal to x cubed minus 39x plus 70. And they said the root of this thing is 2. That means it equals 0. You can verify that if you want. I'll just go through that with you. This would be 8. Did I say that right? Minus 39x. Given that 2 is a root of. Let's see, you get 8 minus 2 times 39. That's 60 and 18, 78 plus 70. Yeah, that's the root. Right? You could have done that with rational root theorem. Well, if that's true, and what I just went through, that the root of this guy over here, g of x, well, let's go back. It would be 4 more than that root, right? So the root would be 6. And if the root's 6, again, the root now of this guy here is 6. So that means the factor is going to be x minus 6. Now, I'm going to do long division. Let's put this in. X minus 6 divides into x cubed minus 12x squared plus 9x plus 162. X squared, x cubed minus 6x squared. I'll get a remainder of 0, by the way. This is going to be minus 6x squared plus 9x plus 162. Let's see, minus 6x. What do you get there? Minus 6x squared. And then you're going to get plus 36x. Let's take a look at that. You're going to subtract now. What are you going to get? Let's see, minus 27x plus 162. Let's write that down. And I have to multiply that by minus 27. Minus 27x. Again, I'm making no assumptions. I'll write this on the side for you. Minus 6 times 27, minus 27, positive number. Let me write this down. It's 27 times 6. I'm going to say it's 120 because 6 times 20 is 120. And 6 times 7 is 42. So I do get 162 as expected. And I get 0 there. So I got the other factor. I'm going to erase my question now because I know the factor. Erase this over here and put it down. And what do I get here? I get x squared minus 6x minus 27. What's nice about quadratic, they're easier to factor. X and x. And looking at that, I'm going to say 9 and 3. And I'm going to say minus 9 plus 3. So the roots, I'll go back and read the question again for you. The roots of this polynomial over here are going to be as follows. 6 is going to be 1, 9 is going to be 1, and minus 3 is the other. So we have 3 separate roots. I want to go back and read the question and see if I've actually answered it. And they said over here, we did show that part. And the other one was use that to find all the zeros. And I believe we did that too. Minus 3, 6, and a 9. Yeah, we did okay. Thank you.